We are basically the part of the firm that gives an opinion on if somebody's financial statements are materially correct or not. So a lot of times companies have debt and they're required by the bank to get a loan, and part of the loan agreement says that you're going to get an audit every year, and we have to come in and make sure the numbers are, that the reporting to the bank are correct. I actually started as an education major. I wanted to be a coach and a teacher, and pretty quickly found out how little money they made. My father was in public accounting. He has his own practice. He did really well for himself. I like math, so it was a logical choice for me to move into accounting. I've been auditing for 17 years. We're a local CPA firm. I've had the opportunity to work for local firms, regional firms, and national firms. I think the sweet spot for me is definitely a local firm where you get to have a little bit more knowledge and time with your clients as far as just churning reports out. You actually get to get involved in the companies that you work for and work with, and you get to know the people there really well. The opportunity for running my own department is really what drove me here. I worked with one of the partners here at a previous firm, and the opportunity arose where I was in a position to make a move, and it was the right move for me at the time to come over here, yeah. I think one of the biggest strengths of the firm is there's this old adage about, you know, a happy wife makes a happy life type of thing, and I think here the firm really strives to make the employees happy. And when the employees are happy, they work harder, and in turn the relationships with their clients are better because they enjoy their work. And I think that goes a long way for both growth for the company and you know, employee satisfaction as well as client satisfaction. Collaboration, being proactive, being professional, and having fun. For me, it's definitely having fun. And like I said, I think the more people enjoy their job it carries over to all aspects of your job. When you enjoy coming to work, your communication with people is better, your relationships with your clients are better. People can definitely tell when you're in a good mood and you enjoy what you're doing for a living. At Grennan Fender, I think the fun is the atmosphere. When you come in, it's not a CPA firm where it's stuffy and you feel restricted in everything you can do. Everybody is very free to walk around and communicate with each other, and you don't feel like there's a closed door policy at all. You feel like everybody's got an open door, and if you have a question, that's kind of where the collaboration comes in. If you want to talk to other people and ask questions, you don't feel belittled, you don't feel, you know, looked down upon just because you didn't understand what was going on with that particular instance or whatever the case might be. Being a department head, I'm actually one of the smaller departments within the firm, and I think problem solving is very key for my group, because we're often tasked with challenges that we haven't necessarily experienced before, or clients haven't experienced before, and they're looking for some guidance in the right direction. And even being collaborative between other departments, there's times where other departments are tasked with something that they haven't experienced before, and they look for my department to give them some education on whatever issue they're having. So, one word that encompasses the firm really well, both from a client aspect and an employee aspect, is engaging. I feel that when you're coming to work, you're engaged by everybody around you, being a collaborative environment. And I think when a client calls and the turnaround time and the email responses and stuff, they feel like we're engaged with their business as well. Yeah, that's another really neat thing about Grennan Fender is we have the expertise from all these kind of different parts of public accounting, people that have worked in national firms and people who worked in regional firms, and everybody kind of brought that expertise to a local firm. And when you have that kind of wide variety of talent and the ability to have a local practice where you can turn around responses fast and you don't have to go to a national office to get approval for certain things, I think that goes a long way to being very productive, and the clients really enjoy that response time. In public accounting, you're kind of brought up on the thought process that if you want to get promoted, you have to train the people below you to replace you. So, and that kind of goes from the top all the way down. So if you're looking to move up a spot, well, your spot's going to be empty. Have you trained the person below you to fill your spot? If not, well, we can't promote you because there's nobody to do your job. And I think that's something we really take to heart here, is to make sure that everybody is kind of coming up together, because you know that you need to replace your replacement, if you will.